Hello Scorpio, thanks so much for tuning in and joining me for the July of 2022 Psychic Tarot reading with Animal Totem. My name is Vickieverlie and you can find me at vickieverlie.com. Don't be fooled by imposters. Cards we're going to use today, Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own design for the main portion. Then we're going to follow up with some more cards from the Luna Soul deck. And then finally, we're going to pull an Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there will be some additional cards pulled from the Crow Tarot. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Astrology-wise, there is a rather big event coming up. It's way towards the end of the month. And we will feel it this month, absolutely. But I think I'm going to be either I'm going to make a separate video out of it, probably too. But I'm going to probably talk about it more into August because it's happening at the very end of the month. But I can suffice to say, what I can say is that this Uranus conjunct the North Node, that's what I'm speaking of. The Uranus conjunct the North Node, you know, this is a call from the universe for all of us to align with our true soul's calling, to get to that, align with the place we really want to be in life, or what we're, not even what we really want to be in life, but what we're supposed to be, what we're being called to, our highest, you know, our highest calling in this life. You know, that is the thing that's going on at the end of this month, and we're all being called to it in different ways. All right, let's go ahead and get our cards going for our Scorpio friends and see what we got here. The Sun, beautiful energy of the Sun showing up right off the bat. Page of Rods, Wheel of Fortune, nice. Ooh, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Star, here, High Priestess, 6 of Cups, and then finally the World. Wow, you have the best reading yet, Scorpio. And, you know, a lot of the same cards have kind of been showing up for everybody. We've been getting a lot of Tower and stuff like this. Not Scorpio, man. You got the three or four best. Sun, Wheel of Fortune, Star, World. I would say those are the 4 best cards in the deck, pretty much. And you got them all. And you've got Major Arcana. You've got Sun, Wheel of Fortune, Star, High Priestess, and the World. Major Arcana. Higher forces are at work. You're working with the universe. You're co-creating. You're in tune with the universe. This time of having to be real tight with money and being like, you know, having to hold on to money and not maybe being in lack, a lot of that's moving out of the way now because you're ushering in some big money here with this 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this is some huge amounts of money showing up for you. Big business, I want to say. The Sun, for some reason, you get the Sun, and the Sun is like, you know, you're really shining. You stand out in the crowd. People are attracted to your light and your sun and your shine. Could also be when the Sun moves into Leo, because that's the ruler of the Sun rules Leo time. So we are moving into Leo after the 22nd. There's that. And then there's also the fact that we're going to be having a new moon in Leo, and that's going to be happening on the very end of the month, the 28th, around that time when this big alignment is coming. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, so fate, destiny, being in the right place at the right time. Whenever you get Star with Wheel of Fortune, I mean, you are really, could be really riding that wave this month, Scorpio. You're really in sync with the universe, syncing up with synchronicities. Star's always raining down, your guides, and they're always raining down blessings. They're always trying to communicate with you and help you in any way they can. But this time you're in the right place at the right time. You're catching those vibes. You're feeling into it because you're in that High Priestess mode. You're able to tune in and catch those vibes. This is going on all day long, every day, you know, all the time, this Star energy. We are not always, because maybe we're looking down at what went wrong before or this and that. So here's Star trying to like, look, blessings, blessings. And you're just like, yeah, but this, and you know, Scorpio, and I'm Scorpio rising, and I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. You can be a little on the cynical side sometimes. You get pissed and it's like you can hold a grudge like, yeah, but this, what about this? Forget about it. Forget about that. Let's go in the direction that the Star and spirits and angels are leading us, because it's leading us in this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the World. The World is, you know, you're done with all this. You've completed that cycle. You're stepping through that portal into that next stage of evolution. You know, you have the world as your oyster. You have the world to choose from. There very much could be something from the past, because you're looking at the past here, And then over here, you've got the Six of Cups, which also can talk about the past. So these two together, you know, we could be talking about some past energy, something that you gave up on that could be coming back around, or even something to do with children in some cases, because when you have the sun and this, and then you've got the child card here, you know, this could be something having to do with children for some people. You know, it's going to be different for everybody. Okay, so you are the water sign energy. So that would be the cups, the cup energy. Boy, these cards are hard to shuffle because they're so new. We're going to do the Luna Soul deck here. And we're going to look for any of the adult water sign cards. So that's going to include the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, or the King of Cups. And then when that card shows out to us, we're going to look at that. That's you. That will represent you or be your significator. And then we're going to look at those cards that show up around you. And see, that's the energy that is around you. So let's see, what else can we tell us for Scorpio friends for the July 2022 reading? These cards are very thick too. That's probably why they're hard to shuffle. I mean, they're good quality, but they're also, like, it feels like I have more than one card here. Wheel of Fortune again. Wheel has, you're the, you know, 8th sign out of 12, and Wheel has not been out at all yet, and here you have it twice. Okay, so Wheel, you know, fate is really stepping in. I mean, I might write that, fate steps in, because, and you're ready. Well, fate steps in all the time. You know, like the blessings things, fate steps in, but you're ready. Scorpio, you are ready. Lovers, you're ready to receive. Nine of Cups, there's that wish card, beautiful. Ace of Swords, breakthrough. Page, Knight of Cups, so here's you. And then you got Two of Swords, Two of Cups. I'm going to put one more row below you. Three of Cups, nice. Tower, Tower's been out a lot. Three of Swords. Okay. What's been broken can be put back together, or it feels like that there's, you know, there's definitely, maybe not put back together, but either put back together or replaced. This feels like, you know, there was some big upheaval, and totally not surprising when there's been eclipses in your sign. You know, Scorpios are one of the signs that have really been through it. Scorpios and Tauruses have really been through it. You know, a lot of crap has been going on, but you're gonna be redeemed. Some song is trying to come through about being redeemed. It's not redeemed though. It's I know what it is. It's Zeppelin. Kashmir. All will be revealed. Da 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 ba da da ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. All will be revealed. All will be revealed, probably, because that's the song that's coming through, but redeemed is definitely part of it too. You will be redeemed, and harmony and happiness will be restored. I'm looking at this, the way this card is depicted, this Three of Cups, that's kind of different, and I kind of like it, because the way it goes, it's like there's this other place. There's a place for the fourth, right? Like this is your cup. Like you can just step right into that. You can walk right into that and step into that circle. So all will be revealed. All will be redeemed. You will be redeemed. You know, this is the Seven of Pentacles, I think. Yeah, the Seven of Discs. But when I looked down on it, I saw hearts. I saw little hearts. And let that happen, you know, with these readings. If you see other shapes or it looks like something else. And these looked like hearts. So I felt like these were you were planting, sowing the seeds of love. Sowing the seeds. Sowing the seeds of love. That's an old song too. If anybody wants to look it up and paste those lyrics in the comments. You know, that comment, well, it might not have been this particular card, but there was one where the comment was really standing out to me, and there is some kind of comment around July 14th. So that might be a key day for you as well. I forget what other sign had that. But maybe right above your head, you have the wish card. So your wish is going to come true. Yes, after a lot of time of suffering here, a lot of times of suffering, you know. You've been through it. You've definitely been through the ringer, but you're emerging. You know, this is the Lover's card, but it really reminds me of the Judgment card, where they emerge from, and rise above, and you see things from this higher perspective. It is a Lover's card, though, too. It could be some love action for some people. But even if there is love action involved, got the hearts. This feels more like family love hearts, or, different, not necessarily sexual love. It feels more like love, family love, and, I forgot what I was going to say. Darn it, I had something really good to say about it. Well, okay, yeah, there could be romantic love going on. That's what I was going to say. But with that, it's part of some bigger picture. It's not just about the drama between these two people in this relationship. There's much bigger stuff going on here, with Wheel of Fortune showing up twice and all these major arcana. There's much bigger shifts and much bigger things. And, some of you, maybe you did have to let go of something. But it's going to be, if it's not salvageable, there'll be something else that comes in that's just as good, or to take its place, that'll help heal you. You're going to need a healing. I just noticed that he's been out quite a bit, but I just noticed, look at how that sun comes out of his heart energy there. It's right in his heart chakra. And here's another thing. Did I mention with the sun, the Leo energy? So that comes through again. And 9, I don't know why I got all excited about 9. There's no 9. I don't know where I got that from. But the 9, maybe 9 is irrelevant or key to somebody. Maybe it's been 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 years. But this definitely reminds me of the Leo, and it's just been on other readings, and I didn't notice that. I never noticed that heart chakra there. And we got this turtle sitting over there too. I didn't notice that either. Turtle, I think of you as turtles a lot, because it's a water creature, but kind of earthy. It's earth and water, and you're water sign, but you're very earthy too. I say this a lot, but it's true. The Scorpios are the most down to earth and practical. You have like an earth vibe to you. Well, Cancer too, I suppose. But the Scorpion itself, it's a land creature. The Scorpions are on land. I mean, maybe they go in the water. But I think mostly Scorpions are land creatures, are they not? Because if anybody knows, you can put it in the comments. And here again, in the Strength card, we see the Lion, we see the Leo. She's soothing that savage beast through love and kindness, and staying really calm. She's staying really calm. She's holding the yin-yang symbol because she's in balance. She's definitely in balance. Okay, and then that is that sun-moon connection. So that's that new moon, and by the 28th, I feel like a lot of things are going to start to really turn around for you, Scorpio. Okay, let's go ahead and get our animal totem here. I don't know if you can see some of that Wheel of Fortune stuff up top. Sorry if it wasn't on screen, some of these cards. But let's go ahead and shuffle up for our animal totem. This is for Scorpio's sun, rising, or anybody who has prominent Scorpio in their chart. I just noticed here, too, you got the fox, but I just want to address this really quick. On this 8 of Cups, there's the Cancer there. The crab, the Cancer, the crab. So it could be Cancer time too, That's maybe when you're walking away and then you find your new footing, or you really get in that zone around that time of the Leo energy as we move out of Cancer from the 22nd into the sign of Leo. This is the fox, and the fox could be, Lovers is here. Us old schoolers, when we said fox, we didn't say you're hot. Oh, he's such a fox, or, fox was the thing that we went to when we thought somebody was really attractive or sexy. So the lovers here, maybe somebody thinks you're a fox, or you think they're a fox. I mean, Scorpios, you've got that sexy stuff anyway. Sly, sexy, charming, shapeshifter. Elevated sense of smell, acute hearing, mediumship. Camouflage, retreat, insulate, survive. Keep to yourself until you know who to trust. That's another thing about these two cards, too. They both are kind of off by themselves for a minute. And, Scorpio, you're perfectly fine with that. You do a lot of off by yourself time. That's very typical of a Scorpio. You need that quiet time alone. I know I definitely do. So, yeah, there's that. Something big is taking hold here, Scorpio. Stepping into your destiny probably does have to do with that North Node alignment. You might want to check in your own chart and really see, where that falls in your chart. If you're Scorpio rising, that's going to be down there in your 4th house of home and family, or even just your foundation in life, really, is what the 4th house represents. So you could maybe be really free of that or really aligned to it. You know, you can go a lot of different ways. Before we wrap it up, I don't have any special readings that I'm offering for the month of July. Usually now I'll say, well, you know, I have this, that. Unless you're watching this in very late June, then you can still get in on the solstice reading, but that'll be through with after the last week of June. But I did just complete a painting, and I wanted to show it to you because I'm really excited about it. So this takes you through. I took pictures of it all the way through. Check it out. This is my latest fine art painting that I've just recently completed, and I haven't mentioned my art in quite a while. This is the final painting, what it turned out to be in the end. I sell these paintings through. I haven't sold any of the paintings. I just can't part with them yet. And these will actually be a deck. These are going to be, you know, part of my a deck that I'm at some point. I mean, I got a long way to go, but they're metaphysically based and spiritually oriented. If you do like my art, I do sell prints through Fine Art America for several reasons. Well, number one, because that's what they do all day long. It's not Kinko's that does resumes and, you know, business cards and other crap. They do fine art prints, and they do it very well. They use archival paper. They use archival inks. You know, they do color checking, and it's very, very high quality. So that's why I went with them for the fine art prints, because it truly is a fine art print. It's not just something I ran off of my computer, you know. So very, very high quality. If you do like the art, but you're not really into ordering a print or anything, I do also have, not everything, there's a different group of painting. The paintings are on Fine Art America, but I have other art that's available in those journals and stuff. So check it all out if you're interested. You know, that all helps me out, and you can get something nice for yourself. One last thing before we go, I do the soul readings, which I've done for a long time. I used to do them as part of the Tapestry of Life mandala or mandala. It was part of it, and then I started offering it as just a separate reading, you know, and that's when I look at your soul's journey. I look at your path in life, and I tune into it. It's a psychic reading. I use an astrology chart, but it's very much a psychic reading. I tune into your past lives, where you're going. Sometimes future lives may show up, but I've been getting a ton of inquiries lately about, can you tell me my galactic heritage? And the short answer is yes, I can. Okay. And there's a formula. I think what they're talking about, it's becoming really popular, is where you look at your, you know, your planets in relationship to certain fixed stars, and then it can tell you that galaxy that you came through, that, you know, whatever, the Andromeda or the different galaxies. Okay, so yeah, can I do that? Absolutely. Is that what I do in the soul reading? No, because that's just a formula. That's just calculations. That's not truly signing in, but tuning in psychically. So if you want that part of it, I can definitely do that at the beginning of the soul reading. Look at your fixed stars. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. This galaxy, that galaxy. But what I do is much deeper than that. I'm really doing a for real psychic reading. Okay, I'm tuning in. I'm getting visions. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. So it's a lot deeper than just that. Does the galactic lives ever show up in the one that I'm talking about, where I do this tune in? Yeah, it does show up. Not all the time. I can't guarantee it's going to show up, but it does show up. So I've been getting so many inquiries lately. So yes, if you want me to do that at the beginning of the soul reading, just look at the galaxies and say, yeah, you've been to this one, that one, that one. Sure, I can do that. But what I do is much deeper, and it's an actual psychic reading. So. But we can do a little bit of both, and whatever shows up. Maybe your galactic life doesn't have anything to do with your current incarnation, and that might be the case quite a bit. For one of the reasons is because Earth is, you know, humans are so emotional, and emotions place, and some of these ET don't have emotions isn't a thing, or duality isn't a thing. You know, it's happy all the time, and they don't. So sometimes those galactic lives don't have anything to do with what you're doing right here, right now. Even though, yes, you probably had these galactic lives, they may not be impacting what's happening right here and right now. So that's one of the reasons why potentially they may or may not show up. So just wanted to answer that question, let people know, because I've been getting it quite a bit. But boy, Wheel of Fortune, nice, 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 Scorpio. I hope I'm getting some of this action. I mean, I got Scorpio rising. It's like, woo, I'll take that. I claim this reading for myself too. All right, everybody. So thanks so much for tuning in. There'll be more on this Galactic Center, or not the Galactic Center, but the North Node thing, alignment, that'll be happening next month. We'll be getting into that a lot more, because I really feel that's going to be more impactful moving into August. So we'll get into it more, and I might do a separate video too. But at any rate, Patreon peeps, you're up next. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it so much. It really helps me. I want to get my subscribers up to 100,000. I am the original tarot reader on YouTube. I want to get that 100,000 plaque, okay? Thanks for your help. I appreciate it. Costs nothing. Have a great one. See you again next month. Patreon, check it out below if you're interested. Bye.